Hello. I'm sorry for previous stream. I still no idea what actually went wrong. This stream decided to crash. I don't know why. It's that I only noticed and then 5 comments on stream, and I noticed the bitrate was at 0. I'm not entirely sure what's causing it because I shouldn't not be crashing having this issue. Especially as I was able to do the Pokemon Direct live stream with no issues. So I'm not sure what's the difference between then and now, and why you have any issues. Another thing I discovered about preparing for this stream was the plugin I normally use for my PNG YouTuber. Some reason decided to not work. So I had to use a different basically a window showcase. I don't know my exact. Not sure how it was called. I forgot what it's called. So window capture. So I had to use window capture as my backup, I guess, until the actual plugin I normally use start working again. Still sucks that I had to do this, but I don't know. Not totally sure what's going on. Anyway, I was going to stream today either way, regardless if the previous stream was not working or not, because I want to do our stream mainly I just want to draw something outside my comfort zone. So I asked Lavvy specifically because I know she's a talented artist who's very good at a lot of things I struggle with. I was like, hey, I'm struggling on drawing muscles. Do you have any muscular characters you like? And she showed me like 5 different characters to choose from. And I started off, I thought it was going to be a nice format to begin with, which was a character called Jesper. I don't know anything about this character. She's from a show I never watched, so the challenge mostly is try to figure out how to accurately draw this character from a show you never watched. But yeah, that's basically it. So anyway, just double check so you don't miss anything. Sorry if you see this. This is why I don't like use window capture, because you see stuff like this. Yeah, I have to show this that UI every time I had to move the application. So there we go. I know it should not be the big deal because I'm pretty sure Lavvy uses window capture for her PNG tuber, but I just like the plugin because it allows you to have the actual UI on without being shown. But anyway, sorry if a bit slow at the beginning. I just want to double check everything because I'm super cautious now because of what happened in previous stream. I want to check if this is possible. I can see the CCs that show up on my end. Should be turned on, but I don't know. Maybe it really just an issue with my web browser. I don't know. I know Chrome usually has issues, but I don't use Chrome. MP3 should be good enough, I think. But yeah, let's hope everything works well. Either way. Alright, let's actually start with line order and color, and then start with music as well. Figure some upbeat music. I don't know. I think it fits. Honestly, one of the hardest parts about drawing this character was for her mouth. Funnily enough, and not that I don't want to say it's hardest, but it's like one of the hardest parts of drawing this character because it's not unrealistic, at least in terms of mouth shape, but it's not something I'm used to. Oh, hi, Potato. I was kind of worried that no one would show up on stream. But hello. I'm just doing, I guess they call it exercise. I'm basically trying to go outside my comfort zone or draw something I usually don't draw, which is muscles. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you know this because of Discord server, but I drawing Jasper, which is a character I know nothing about. Ah, we're going to stream either way. Hopefully everything wasn't too busy for your end. But how was your day otherwise? That's fair enough. Yeah, feel free to relax either way. I wish I could figure out what actually the issue went with previous stream where I tried to do a reaction video, but sadly we just cut out. I also wanted to figure out why the actual plugin you normally use for PGTuber is not working. Because you weren't here earlier, but I have strangely technical issues when I'm doing this stream that I didn't have the previous one earlier today, where the plugin I normally use for PGTubers suddenly stopped working. So right now I had to use the OB Windows capture to pull up my PGTuber. Yeah, it's Rahituber. The same one DragonLavvy using it. If I right click, you see the UI. This is basically the UI, at least partial it, but if I right click again, shows the entire model. Again, same. Ah, you're right, because low end. That's but I normally use a plugin to. That's one for frustrated. Hopefully one day it might work for you on your end, but yeah. I was about to say, normally I usually use a plugin to use my PGTuber because I can toggle the UI of Rahituber without actually showing on stream. But if the Windows capture, everything is shown including the UI. But for some reason the plugin doesn't work right now. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. Today has been a lot of technical issues in general. It's frustrating, I don't know how to solve it. If only I was a bit more tech savvy, I guess. That's unfortunate. Which is especially so. Alright, I probably should need to hydrate. Give me a second. I don't know, but I wish I could help you on that because I absolutely no idea. It might be something you have to contact the actual creator or YouTuber, maybe text for support, I guess. Ask her what problem it could be solved. Because I think the actual website for YouTuber has a place where you can ask questions and whatnot. So maybe it's worth asking there as a last resort. But honestly, I have no idea. But even I have technical issues, but not really with Rahituber, but more so with a plugin that's meant to complement Rahituber, I guess, and OBS. So, technical issues. Man, the older I get, the more I realize magic, technology, they feel like one and the same sometimes. What else can I talk about today? Is because it's not too boring or too quiet. I guess the weather has been, I don't want to say quite strange, but more fluctuating. It's like the weather right now feels like it cannot decide if it wants to be warm or sunny or cold or rainy. I guess it's normal because it's August slowly transitioning from summer to fall. But it's kind of a bit annoying because I feel like, do I need to bring my umbrella to work or not? And these can be kind of annoying sometimes. I just want the weather to be consistent, I guess. That's basically my complaint. That's my first world problem for today, I guess. Welcome back. As assuming the kids are to blame. Yay, dinosaur! I assume it's a dinosaur. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, that's a monster. It is to be main attraction. I just try to make a line out more separate so I can remind myself which one is which, and then so I don't forget. Can't wait until October finally arrives. For a lot of reasons, but most because I just sick tired of extreme heat that endured this summer. Too many days it was just too hot. I can only imagine it must be much worse in places like Florida. Yeah, I was about to say, do we even get snow in Florida? I don't even know. Maybe it's too hot to any snow in Florida. Oh my god. Tato, you poor bastard. I can say I have also a problem over here because sometimes recent years have been a lot harder, but for a while it was like very difficult. For a while it was very difficult to have hot summer for a long time, but until recent years, but this is your running jokes like we don't get summer sometimes we get spring, winter, fall, and then winter again. But that's what happens when you live in the Nordics, I guess. Yeah, if you don't like cold, the winter season can be brutal sometimes. I still remember like almost 15 years ago at this point where my family had a vacation winter holiday up north. It was not Åre, but a different location. I don't remember which, but we once had a trip where we used snow scooters, and the temperature was like -30 or -40 Celsius, which, oh god, how much is that? Well, I need to double check. So the -40 Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, for reference, okay, hold on. Okay, I tried to Google it, and apparently it's like -40 Celsius is like -40 Fahrenheit, but I'm not sure that's right, but it's super cool as fuck. I must remember that specifically because it was the coldest temperature I ever experienced in man. It's one of those cold temperatures that was actually dangerous to be tired, because you don't want to fall asleep or get tired under the cold. Because that shit is fatal, worst case scenario. Oh wow, that's like spring or early summer in my end. My god. I don't even know if I'll ever survive in Florida. I might just die from overheating for knowing me. Yes, I'm a pussy when it comes to heat, shouldn't me. Yeah. Yeah, I know humidity usually makes the heat way worse. I get that. That's why sauna is a thing. Like, temperatures doesn't sound too bad until you include humidity. I can imagine that. Makes the arms extra thick because it's closer to the core camera. Hey, thank you. I was trying to make sure she looked, because again, this is a character I had known basically nothing about, so I wanted to present her that way would make sense, even though I know nothing about her. Besides probably very little Lavvy explained it to me. These were the challenges you had to do when you forced to draw a character you don't know nothing about, because you had to take a lot of wild guesses. Yeah, looks good, I think. Actually need to grab some water. Give me a second. I just felt my throat got dry, so that is my indicator that I need to drink. Grab a drink, rather. I think this is the point I can start recoloring, I think, if I can. Alright, now we're on the coloring, let's see. I need to make sure. I was about to say something, but I remember I have to do this to make sure. Shrink a little bit more. We pick this color to boop. There we go. Alright, double check it to make sure we don't miss anything. I don't care if no one besides me are going to notice, but I'm gonna do it anyway because they will drive me insane if I did not fix these. I think this is good now, I think. Now, as what I'm about to say, one thing I noticed while I tried to do research, and I say research, I mean like search for Google for reference pictures, is that the show itself, at least from my understanding, based on what little I saw, is that the colors seem to be dynamic depending on scene to scene. So I don't want to say inconsistent, more like they heavily change the color palette based on the lighting and whatnot. So I had to find a really good, like, neutral lighting color scheme to have some reference. But they did manage to find one, but it took a while. Alright, so let's see. Let's start with her because it takes a good chunk of her palette. I had to figure out color markers on her arms later, but for now, our priorities. Her eye color is yellow, I think. Yeah, it's a yellow. Yellow! Very, very, very bright yellow. Da 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 da. The song that plays the love he finds a buff lady he likes. She likes. Just kidding. Oh, it's fine. He finally refuses lurk. I don't mind. I understand if he's tired today. I was tired a few days ago because of the bullshit that happened on Monday. You know. Now she started to be a bit more recognizable because red marks or whatnot. There we go, there's Jesper. At least with flat cars, at least. I don't know if I'm gonna do shading or not. But hey. Hey, what it looks so far at least. Good. Good to have some grapes on by. It's good to have fruits and berries nearby in general, really. Basically has the same color scheme as regular Jesper, if I'm if I assume correctly. Alright, I see what I missed. I just noticed I missed something. I missed all the fur. Needing some more fur there. Good thing I catch on to that. There we go. Crisis occurred. Crisis. How do you say it? Crisis averted. Oh, there we go. Cannot talk, apparently. I forgot what this song was. What was this song in? Oh yeah. T Sonic Racing, right. Oh shit, I made a mistake. Easily fixable though. Beep. There we go. Hello? Connected chat. Ah, okay. I thought for a second something was going wrong, but it wasn't. Just false alarm. Hello, potato. Yeah, I figured as much. I haven't seen that before, so it's. Oh, so hello. Yeah. But it's not often I see the chat refresh, so that was new to me. Okay, so we basically are a 3-hour mark. Okay, that's fair enough. Alright, this song was too long. I forgot that I took a 15-minute version of that, so let's move on. There we go. Sorry about that. And I need to remember so it's not take the longest songs to put it on a playlist. But that's totally fine. Thank you for coming by. I think this looks good. I think it is good. So I think this is good enough today, I think. Unless maybe... Actually, maybe we should. There we go. I think this is good for today. For this one at least. Alright. Time to share it on Discord to at least show Lovers to see how she thinks, because this is one of her favorite characters, so hopefully she will like this one. Alright. But yeah, we call it a day.